Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring.
All right, it's Talk It Out Tuesday on the Rick's Found the Morning Show. Y'all help me welcome our therapy expert, licensed professional counselor, Unetta Spring. So happy to have you this morning. Happy to have you. And last week you started out with a much needed topic for the month, which is how important self-care is and how to find balance.
Yeah, absolutely. How y'all doing this morning?
Man,
I'm happy to be
good.
here.
Good.
Happy to have you.
Good. Yeah. So our focus this month is still self-care in September, last week we talked about balance and, some of the reasons why people struggle with self-care. And one of the top things that I keep hearing about is I don't have time, right? So I wanted to tap into that because, we can't make more hours in the day. 24 is all we have, but we can look at how we can, utilize our time more efficiently. So a small way that I use and, that I kind of help people to help them understand how to integrate self-care is by what we call habit stacking. Have you ever heard of habit stacking?
Never.
No? Okay. Cool. Yeah. So habit stacking is basically, it increases the likelihood that you'll stick to a new habit by stacking a new behavior on top of an old behavior, right? Or putting it underneath the old behavior, right? So, and it just helps you to remember to do it. So I'll give an example. One way I have it stack is, on Tuesdays after, we have the morning show, I exercise, right? So before I get on, I make sure I have my workout clothes on and everything, my shoes, everything. Everything I need to go ahead and do that next thing that I want to do. So then as soon as we get off the line, I go ahead and work out. So that sometimes having that space in between, will make you talk yourself out of whatever it is that you're wanting to do to improve your self-care.
Right.
So habit stacking just gives you everything you need to go ahead and get it done. So a couple things to kind of share with you guys of how you can habit stack, what you need to do. So first you want to identify a new self-care practice that you want to implement. So identify what is it that you want to start doing, right? Then you think about something you do every day already, a habit that you already have. Then you think about where can I implement this new habit? So how am I going to stack this? Where is it going to fit? Where is it going to make sense? And then you find the right trigger point. So a trigger point is something that lets you know it's time to do this new habit. So for me, the trigger point is as soon as I get off the radio, the next trigger point is go ahead and do the workout, right? So, and then you just integrate it before or after, the habit. So it makes it a lot easier because it's a lot easier to start a new habit when you add it to something that you already do every day. And self-care practice a lot easier. So if you need some extra support, you can, some people speak affirmations while they're brushing their teeth, read off affirmations to themselves. Hopefully you're going to brush your teeth every day. So when you're brushing your teeth, this is what you do, right? Some people when they, during their commute, you can listen to the radio or you can listen to a podcast. I have a new podcast out, y'all. It's called Deeper Than the Diet, and it's on everywhere you can, listen to podcasts. You can find it. That's something you can do to integrate into your self-care practice. So just wanted to offer that habit stacking because I think self-care can be really difficult. People are on time crunches, and this is an easy way to integrate it into what you're already doing.
There it is. Hey, man, we are so happy to have you, and we want everybody to know that we just want to encourage everybody, whatever it is that you're dealing with, make sure you go to therapy and go and talk to somebody. Yes. And it is Talk It Out Tuesday. It is not meant to be a replacement for actually going to therapy, but it's a start, and you can always get information on Unetta's website, springforthcounseling.org. So Unetta, one big round of applause for the one and only Unetta Spring. Appreciate that. More of the Smiley Morning Show coming up.